Hello all, this is Dr. Sage Breslin and this is Wisdom Wednesdays. I've been thinking about some things I learned from my dad about business, and sometimes I feel like I'm still channeling him even though he's been gone a few years now. One of the very first things I learned from my dad about business is that, relationship comes first. And it's great to have it in your head, right? To hear it and put that away and say, yeah, that's right. You have to build a relationship in order to do business with people. But it really, takes on new meaning when you see it in action. My dad used to ski with his clients and sail with his clients and even travel with his clients. And, for somebody in the banking industry, you can do that. Certainly in therapy and coaching, we shy away from that. We try to keep some, boundaries that make sense. Certainly when we do retreats, those boundaries are, changed a little bit, but it really made sense to me because I lived it with my father. I went on those ski trips and I sailed with his clients and I traveled with his clients. And I really got to come to an understanding by watching my dad in business, about how business really isn't separate. That unless you build a relationship with your client, why would they do business with you? I mean, yes, I guess if you have a service to offer, if you are a garbage truck driver and, your client needs trash picked up, that's pretty simple. But in businesses where we have more vulnerable or intimate exchanges, then developing the relationship is really important. So, all that being said, I was thinking about how, I really focus on a lot of emotional depth and personal development for leaders. And I often get the question like, well, why, this is business. This is a business platform. What are you going to do for me in business? Well, I'm going to go back to what my dad said and realize that without developing a relationship with you, how is it that you are going to know, like, and trust me enough with your interior? And your interior is where you make those changes that really enable you to be a great leader. So, when it comes down to it, if you are in a leadership role and you are not investing your time, or at least some portion of your time, into really getting clear on who you are, how you do what you do, why you do what you do, and really looking at if there's anything in your way, if you are noticing any hiccups in your motivation, your productivity, your passion, your desire for what you do in your career and what you do in your life, it's time to really work with somebody like me who takes the development of that relationship really to a new goal level, right? So that you can really dig deep in order to make the changes that will enable you going forward to be free to shine like the rock star that you are. So that's my wisdom for the day. Really consider how you do what you do, and consider if perhaps you've skipped a step in terms of developing relationship with yourself, with others, or with something greater than yourself. This is Dr. Sage Breslin, and this is Wisdom Wednesdays.